Today on the channel, I'm going to show you how to add headlines and descriptions at the campaign level for the purposes of running a limited time sale. Hey, Ed here from 10,000 Foot View, and I've got another Google Ads quick tip for you today. Just before I jump in, a reminder to please like our content and subscribe to the channel. We post about Google Ads at least once every week. Okay, so as I mentioned up front, what I'm going to show you today is how to use the campaign level headlines and descriptions to add specific text or specific copy, which would work well for running like a limited time sale. And to do this, you're just going to go like your assets tab, and you can either pre-select the campaign you want to work with, or when you click the plus to add content, you'll select headline or description, and then you can choose the specific campaign. But I think it's easier just to choose the campaign first, and then the asset view, and then plus, and then headline or description. I haven't shown you that here because as I go through that process, a lot of client information gets exposed, and it's difficult to blur all of that out. So I've just kind of jumped ahead to this screen, but it's fairly easy to find. Anyway, so once you're into creating your new headline, then you're going to go ahead and input that here. Okay, and so once you've gotten to this point, then you're just going to enter your headline, men's shoes till April 1st, right? Now that's not all going to fit. So we can say men's shoes until April. I don't know if it's still going to fit. Let's do April 1. So, and this is just an example, right? So, and of course, I didn't put off. I could just even say 50% off men's shoes now, kind of thing. And so the magic happens when you use advanced options. And what you want to do here is set your start and your end date. And these would coincide with your sale. So in this case, if it's March 9th today and we're running this until April 1st, you would set today's date, and then you would set March 31st for the end date. That's going to be the last day of the sale. And then save that. And of course, you do the same thing for descriptions. And then those can be inserted into your RSAs, but that's going to be up to the discretion of Google. So just be aware that just because you set this up doesn't necessarily mean this ad copy is going to run in a lot of or most of your ads. So be aware of that. But this is no different than if you're just to kind of add that copy into an RSA, of course. Now, the workaround for that, of course, is to pin the content. So if you were to pin it at position 1, and then have your RSAs with no pinning, then this would automatically show up in position 1. Similarly, if you put it in unpinned position, as long as you don't have other stuff pinned into that position, then this will run all the time. So that's basically how you're going to make sure that this ad copy runs throughout the length of your sale. And then do the same thing with description, right? So the one caveat with this, because of the way pinning works, is if you're already using pinning in your ads, then this will have to compete with anything pinned into the same position, right? And we do use that at our agency. So we do pin almost all the headlines usually into a specific position so the creative can appear in a logical order. So we don't actually use this particular method. We use a different method. But for most advertisers, this works really, really well. It's a simple workaround. Keep in mind also that you should still run promotion asset in conjunction with this. And obviously, if you have shopping ads, then you should run promotions through shopping. You can even beef it up more with call outs, site links, pointing to the sale to get more attention on it. But this is just a great option without having to overwrite copy, particularly if you already use up all your ad slots and RSAs. Anyway, that is it for today. I hope you found this video useful, and I will see you next time.